Autonomic Action here at Lion's Heart Gym, and we are with Dameko Labon. So Dameko got some exciting news, making his pro debut February 10th?
Yeah.
Okay. So Dameko, tell us what's going on, how is camp, and how excited are you to finally make your pro debut?
I don't know. It's like, I can't say I'm not excited, but it's like, I feel like I've been working since I started boxing, just going hard, you know. Leading up to this, you know, me turning pro and stuff like that, you know. So throughout this camp, I just been feeling good. Like I've been feeling like I've been improving at least once a week or every day, you know, getting better, getting more relaxed, comfortable. You know, I got getting good work from, you know, my stable mates. You know, those guys are great, helping me get better because they're more experienced than me, being veterans of the game. So, you know, I just been feeling good, feeling confident, and you know, I'm ready to do what I plan on doing. You know.
So give us the date.
February 10th.
And where?
Dominican Republic. I don't know exactly where it's there, but it's over there.
So it's cemented February 10th.
Yeah.
So what weight division are you going to be fighting at?
For this fight, I'm gonna fight at junior welterweight, 140. But I might go down, campaign at 135. It depends how I feel, you know. But for this first fight, I'm going to 140.
Yeah. So it's been a minute since I've seen you, and the last time I saw you, you were in college and you were studying to be a firefighter. Yeah. How's that going? How is life outside the ring?
I think shortly after we met, I dropped out of college. You know, it wasn't for me. I just started focusing more on boxing because that was my main goal. You know, I went to college, you know, honestly, for the financial aid checks and stuff like that. You know, I just wanted some money or something, you know, but I just dropped out shortly after that. You know, just focusing more on boxing because that was my ultimate goal, my dream. You know, and I didn't want, you know, unnecessary things interfering with that. But I ended up getting my CDLs, you know, driving here and there, but I didn't take that serious because I've been boxing, preparing more. You know, that takes away my time. So just mainly boxing, and that's it. You know, I don't really do too much anything else.
So you're full time then?
Yeah.
So have sponsors?
I'm meeting a few people. My manager is getting me in touch with different guys and stuff like that. But yeah, like you say, I'm full time as of now.
You want to put the word out there that you're looking for sponsorship then?
Yeah. Whoever willing, you know. But I'm just focused on my fight. You know, I'm not worried about anything else. You know, just ready to get this first zero going and get a one. You know, I'm ready to turn pro.
So tell us about your training with coach, and tell us who your coach is.
I'm training with former world champion Glenn Johnson. Yeah, you know, I've been working with him since I pretty much started my career. I was with another coach, but it was Mickey Mouse. It wasn't serious. So my dad introduced me to Glenn. You know, he didn't know Glenn personally, but he knew him from back in the day from fighting Roy Jones. You know, he grew up watching Glenn, so he introduced me, and it been, you know, going on ever since. You know, I didn't leave.
Yeah, so you're planning to make history with the world champion.
Exactly. Who else better to learn from than a world champion, you know? Yeah. That's what I tell people.
So is coach bringing out the dog in you?
Exactly, yeah. He I wouldn't say like babysit me, but you know, at first, you know, when he seen that I was serious, you know, and I was young and kind of green, you know, he kind of babysit me. But now, you know, I begged him like, hey, I'm ready, coach. Come on, give me a chance, you know. So he kind of like, you know, letting me spread my wings a little bit, working with different people, you know, stuff like that, and still pushing me, you know, and making sure I'm guided the right way at the same time.
So you got that confidence?
Yeah, I had it when I came in. You know, I thought I was the baddest, the best, and I eventually got humble, but, you know, I still had that mentality of, you know, I prepare right and I get the right training and experience, you know, I feel like, you know, I could be a world champion one day. So
what's your style?
Get the job done. I feel like I'm gonna come forward, but I want to get away from that, you know, more of a get into more of boxing, you know, because I know at a certain level, I'm not at that level yet, but at a certain level, everybody's strong, everybody's fast, you know, and it comes down to having that IQ. So I'm just trying to become more of a boxer than a brawler type guy, you know.
So how is your jab, your jab work?
My jab work, Glenn tells me I do a great job. He said that's my best attribute, my best punch. I do it well, you know. So I feel like my jab is great, you know. My jab, fast, snappy, you know, the usual, just like every other great boxer, you know.
Besides being in the ring, you know, so when you're out the ring, what do you do for relaxation to calm down? You know, coming down from that high, what do you do? I'm a workaholic per se. Like that's my downfall. I don't really recover good, so I'm still working on that, figuring out how to recover, because I'll just rest and then I'm gonna go right back to the gym and go hard again, you know. So that's not good, you know. You're breaking your body down. You need some recovery time, but that's what I got to work on. I'm horrible recovering. Well, to me, that sounds like a Floyd Mayweather mentality there. He's like at all hours of the day and night working hard.
So I'm telling you, like, I sparred this morning. I'm gonna come back later, but my day is pretty much already planned out. I'm gonna run at this time. I'm gonna hit the bag. I'm gonna go to the sauna. Do whatever I gotta do. You know, my whole day is filled with training. So, you know, I really rest.
Yeah, so you have to be your own judge and jury for your own temperament and your own discipline and be true to yourself. So that's still the way to go. It's like Mumba.
Yeah.
You know, Mumba style, like how the greats go hard and challenge themselves and challenge the body.
Yeah.
So that's a good mentality. Mm-hmm. So how is talk about mentality, how is your state of mind in the ring, your fortitude for being in the ring?
In the ring, just doing what I set out to do. You know, following my game plan, fighting my fight. Basically, like, you know, my coach, he always try to calm me down and say, you know, just fight how you've been doing. But I'm always pretty much calm. You know, I grew up, you know, fighting, you know, and then with all the kids against me, you know, they there with their friends, you know. So I'm kind of used to adversity and stuff like that. So when I go inside the ring, it's like none of the crowd or people watching me spar, none of that bothers me. I'm just focused on what I have going on right then and there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So you have blinders on, ignoring all.
Yeah, tunnel vision. It doesn't. Yeah. I'm never nervous, never worried, nothing like that. You know, I'm always confident and calm. You know. If anything, I'm too excited. They told me one fight, it was like, you know, you're too excited, you need to calm down. But like I say, I told them, man, when I got in the ring, I felt like everybody was there for me, which I knew it wasn't. But I'm so happy just to be doing it. I like everybody there, they my fan, you know.
For sure, welcome everything.
Yeah.
You know, the cheers, the jeers.
I love it. It just gives me like, you know, like a high. I love, you know, just hearing everybody make, even my opponent, you know, their team cheering or whatever they're saying for their guy. Just like I said, I feel like everybody there for me. You know, I love it all.
So you have your fight coming up, which is February 10th. What do you have your goals for 2023?
My goals for 2023, man. I was speaking to my manager, my coach, and we planning on, putting in a lot of work this year. At least 6 fights this year, going hard, out the gate, So I just plan on a year full of fighting, a healthy year. I don't want to be too banged, get too hurt, banged up, push myself too hard where I can't compete at my maximum ability the next year. I don't want to take any years off, unnecessary years off, any unnecessary time off. So just come out of this year healthy and with at least 6 fights.
So I saw you a couple of times doing strength and conditioning with Deontay Wilder, strength and conditioning coach.
Yeah, Joey Scott.
Yeah, so Joey Scott. So are you still doing work with Joey?
No, I've been in the more boxing. Strength and conditioning. I do a little bit of it, but I've been more boxing. But I'm gonna link up with Joey soon, you know, because that's my guy. I love Joey. I love working with him. When I work with him, I feel like I get 1,000 times better, you know. But I just, like I said, I want to get away from that brawling, you know, muscle guy style. Like, I want to box more, and to box more, you have to be in the gym more, you know, and working on my technique as far as just getting stronger, because I came from a football athletic background, you know. And, you know, Taekwondo, I went to nationals my first year. Like, I have an athletic background, so it's more of me getting my IQ better right now. That's my main focus, not more of the physical aspect of getting faster and stronger, because I kind of have that already. I just want to get smarter, you know, and just get like I said, my IQ.
So you're talking about football and taekwondo. So what were those accolades in your past, coming up in high school?
In high school, I really didn't have a good football experience. That's what kind of like pushed me towards boxing, because, you know, politics and football, you know, the coaches want who they want on the field. You know, my dad was for to fight one of my coaches, so that kind of got me blackballed, and that kind of got me blackballed from football. I was a pretty good athlete, you know. I've been playing sports since I was 6 years old. Karate, I done did jiu-jitsu. I done did it all, you know. So in high school, I can say my best accolade, like I said, when I did Taekwondo and I went to nationals. Like, my first year, I came in third. I lost against the champion.
So in the fighting world, you end up settling with boxing. How did that come about? How did that passion come about?
I always wanted to box. I wanted to box. Even when I started playing football, I wanted to box, because I had a cousin by the name of Dada 5000, and, you know, they used to do the backyard fights, and I was like, you know, 8 years old, 10 years old, you know, watching those guys brawl, bare knuckle in the backyard. So I always wanted to fight. My passion was MMA, but when I started boxing, I was just like, I don't think I want to do any of that. I love boxing so much, so, you know, it just stuck with me.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful sport, the sweet science of it.
I love it.
Just go in depth more, like what you're working on for this upcoming fight.
For this upcoming fight, you know, I just been working on, you know, working my jab more, and you know, boxing more, counter punching. I just working on my counter punch, because that's all a part of, you know, getting better, getting your reaction time up and stuff like that. You know, I've been straying away from just trying to muscle guys, because I know I'm strong, you know, strong and fast. So, but I want to, you know, just react faster, you know, pick my shots and stuff like that. You know, at the end of the day, when you get to that world, that certain the caliber, like I said, everybody is punch hard, punch fast. All of my teammates, those guys on that level, they all punch hard, they're all fast, you know. So what separates all of us is our IQ and what we do inside the ring. So I've been really just working on that, trying to match those guys who are my not my superior, but, you know, the ones who have more experience than me. You know, trying to get where those guys have been. You know, my training partner, Courtney Jackson, he fought for a world title. My sparring partner. You know, I'm trying to get where he's been. You know, picking up stuff from him, learning little things. You know, asking him questions. You know, all of those guys are like my big brother, and they're all, you know, trying to help me get where I want to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you. What's the word of the day? What's the word or phrase you live by?
Dedication. You can't do nothing without it. Like, just having that mentality of, you know, you go hard, whether you're tired, you're sleepy, you're hurt, just being dedicated day in and day out to get better. You know, that's my motto. That's what I go by. Dedication. Dameko Labon. I'm fighting in Dominican Republic, February 10th. Junior welterweight. You guys got to come out, check me out. I think I'm gonna have a link for you guys. It should be one. So, you know, you guys be able to see, you know, me make my pro debut, and hopefully I can gain some new fans. You know, I know down South Florida we have it's a small boxing community. You know, everybody pretty much knows somebody. You know, so hopefully I could gain some new fans, you know, new supporters, at least for my local area, and you know, and it just start expanding, more fans and everything like that. You can follow me at Dameko Labon at DamekoLabon on all social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, pretty much anywhere.